Welcome to this tutorial video on how to access and use FAO's DIGICHILD Index. First, use your preferred browser to access the FAO's Hand Geospatial Platform. And we are in. Welcome! You can now select the interface's language. It will be by default in English. Let's now click on Explore Data and search for DIGICHILD to access all the related DIGICHILD folders and data. Search and open the Socioeconomic folder. Scroll down and open the DIGICHILD folder. The folder will show the countries where DIGICHILD has been adapted and officially endorsed by the government. Let's open the folder for Uganda. Under Uganda, one dataset and two folders appear. Besides each dataset, on the right-hand side, the metadata provides key information on the dataset. Let's add the risk estimation dataset by clicking on the plus button. The GIS-based child labor risk estimation map for Uganda appears. The map has a granularity of 1 square kilometer. You can click on any point on the map. A gray table will appear with the risk estimation value for that GPS point, ranging from 0 to 100. Now I know what is the child labor risk for this specific area, but what causes that risk? To understand that, you can go on the Risk Dimensions folder. The 8 risk dimensions identified during the country consultations in Uganda can be accessed there. Besides each risk dimension, the metadata describes the risk variables contained in it, the data source, the contact points for the variable, and the printable map. To add a risk dimension, you can click on the plus button. You can add the livelihoods risk dimension, accounting for poverty, and food insecurity. As before, click on a point on the map, and the related value will appear. Do the same for the school accessibility risk dimension, accounting for school proximity and school density. The school attendance risk dimension, accounting for school dropout rate. The climate risk dimension, accounting for droughts, heat stress, and floodings. The demographic risk dimension, accounting for child marriage, teenage pregnancy, ethnic origin, women-headed households, and others. The water accessibility risk dimension, accounting for proximity of water fetching points. The infrastructure risk dimension, accounting for roads, internet connection, and nightlights. And finally, the conflicts risk dimension, accounting for occurrence of conflict events with at least one casualty. You can decide which layer you want to see on the map by dragging it to the top of the list of datasets on your left. To make this easier, you can first reduce each layer by clicking on the small arrow next to its title before dragging the layer you want to the top. Here with the GIS-based child labor risk estimation map we first opened, you can also choose which layers you want to visualize or not, while still keeping its data available in your map. To do this, tick or untick the selection boxes close to the title of each dataset. Once you have added all the risk dimensions, click on a point on the map. The gray table will appear again, but this time showing more information. In addition to the child labor risk value, the table now displays the risk value for each risk dimension we previously added. That way, you will be able not only to identify the child labor risk, but also what are the most prevalent root causes in that square kilometer. Depending on those, you will be able to design and adopt tailored, timely, as well as cost-effective prevention and remediation actions for that specific rural area. If you are interested in a specific agri-food commodity, open the Crop Growing Areas folder. 3 commodity mask datasets will appear: Uganda's coffee, sugarcane, and livestock sectors. You can add the coffee commodity mask. Here, we hide the General Risk Estimation Index map to make it easier to see the coffee mask. Georeferenced data for coffee plantations in Uganda will appear. Click on any point in a plantation area of interest to you and identify the child labor risk value and the most prevalent root causes. You can do the same for each sector's dataset compiled for your country of interest. In the case of Uganda, you can do the same for the sugarcane sector and the livestock sector. Through DIGICHILD, FAO will support governments in making a breakthrough in child labor prevention in agri-food systems, companies in improving their supply chains' traceability, transparency, and due diligence compliance, development and financial partners in strengthening the safeguard systems and accountability of agri-food and investment programs. Thank you for watching this tutorial video on how to access and use FAO's DIGICHILD Index.